What is sudden cardiac arrest, SCA? Sudden cardiac arrest is like your heart's power going out. Its electrical system suddenly stops working and the heart can't pump blood. Unlike a heart attack, which is a plumbing issue with the heart, SCA is an electrical failure. If an AED isn't used quickly, survival chances drop fast. That's why having an AED nearby isn't just a good idea. It can literally be the difference between life and death. Is sudden cardiac arrest the same as a heart attack? Nope, but they do get mixed up a lot. A heart attack is like a clogged pipe, blocking blood flow to the heart. It might cause chest pain, but the heart is still beating. SCA, on the other hand, is when the heart's electrical system short circuits, causing the heart to stop. Without immediate help, the person collapses and stops breathing normally. While a heart attack can lead to sudden cardiac arrest, they aren't the same thing, and knowing the difference could help save a life. What does AED stand for? AED stands for Automated External Defibrillator. Sounds fancy, but it's really just a life-saving device that can restart the heart in cardiac arrest. The best part, you don't have to be a doctor to use one. AEDs are designed to guide you every step of the way. What is an AED and how does it work? An AED is basically a restart button for the heart. If someone is experiencing cardiac arrest, the AED can detect it and deliver a shock to get it beating again. Some AEDs do this automatically, while others need you to press a button. They also give clear, simple voice instructions, so even if you've never used one before, it'll walk you through exactly what to do. And the best part, it could double or even triple someone's chance of survival. Is an AED easy to use? Absolutely. AEDs are designed for regular people, not just medical pros. Turn it on and it will literally talk you through everything, where to put the pads, when to do CPR, and whether a shock is needed. Some even have a screen with pictures to help. If you can follow directions, you can use an AED. Do I really need an AED? Short answer, yes. Every single day, about 1,600 people in the US die from sudden cardiac arrest, and many of them could have been saved if an AED was nearby. Sudden cardiac arrest doesn't just happen to older people. It can happen to anyone, even young and healthy individuals. Having an AED close by means you're ready to step in and save a life. Will an AED save everyone? Not everyone, but it gives them a fighting chance. Without an AED, survival rates for sudden cardiac arrest are only around 5%. With one, they jump up to over 50%. That's huge. AEDs only work on certain heart rhythms, but when they do, they can make all the difference. The key is acting fast. Every minute without defibrillation lowers survival chances by 10%. Why is CPR so important? Think of CPR as a temporary heartbeat. It keeps oxygen flowing to the brain and organs while waiting for an AED or paramedics. Without it, brain damage can start in just a few minutes. Chest compressions may seem simple, but they can literally keep someone alive until help arrives. How do I choose the right AED? It depends on what you need. Some AEDs come with CPR coaching, others are extra lightweight, and some are built tough for outdoor use. There are even models with Wi-Fi that let you monitor their status remotely. Whatever your budget or situation, there's an AED that's right fit. How do I know if my business needs an AED? If people work, shop, or gather at your location, the answer is yes. Sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 cause of death in the workplace, and having an AED nearby can make all the difference. Ideally, one should be within a 1-minute brisk walk of any point in your building or parking lot. It's not just about safety, it's about being ready to save a life. Why is my AED making a noise? If your AED is chirping or beeping, it's not just being annoying, it's telling you it needs attention. Most AEDs run self-checks and will alert you if the battery is low or if the pads need replacing. Turn it on and it will tell you exactly what's wrong so you can fix it fast. Can an AED be used on a child? Yes, most AEDs have a setting, a key, or special pediatric pads to deliver a specific shock for kids under 8 years old or under 55 pounds. If you don't have child-specific pads, you can still use adult pads. Just place one on their chest and one on their back. It's always better to try than to do nothing. Does an AED require maintenance? Not much, but you should check it regularly. The battery and pads have expiration dates and need to be replaced every few years. Most AEDs do self-checks and beep if something needs attention. A quick monthly check makes sure your AED is always ready to go. What should I do after using an AED in a rescue? After using an AED, replace the used pads and check the battery to make sure the device is ready for the next time. Some AEDs store event data, which can be helpful for medical professionals. If your workplace or organization has an AED program, report the incident so everything stays up to date. Is training required to use an AED? Nope. AEDs are designed so that anyone can use them, even without training. They walk you through every step. That said, CPR and AED training can help you feel more confident, and many workplaces offer quick classes. The more people who know what to do, the better. Should I lock my AED cabinet? It depends. If theft is a concern, you can lock it, but someone must always have quick access to the key or code. In an emergency, wasting time searching for a key or the code to get in could cost a life. Think of it this way. Your fire extinguisher isn't locked up, right? Your AED should be just as accessible. If you're unsure, consider placing the AED in a visible but secure location with clear signage. How will I know when to replace AED pads? AED pads have expiration dates because the gel that helps them stick to the skin dries out over time. You'll find the expiration date printed on the packaging. Some AEDs even have an alert system that reminds you when it's time for replacement. Always check your pads during routine maintenance so they're ready when needed. Having an extra set on hand is a good idea, just in case. Do AED batteries expire? They do, but typically last 3 to 5 years. Your AED does self-checks and will alert you when the battery is running low. Some models even have a warning system to let you know when it's time to replace it. It's a good habit to check the battery regularly and keep a spare on hand, especially if your AED is in high use or a high-risk area. What should I do after using an AED in a rescue? After using an AED, replace the used pads immediately so it's ready for the next emergency. Check the battery status as well. If it's low, replace it. Some AEDs store data from the rescue which emergency responders may need. If your workplace or organization has an AED program, report the incident so maintenance records stay up to date. Quick follow-up ensures that the AED is ready to save another life. Is training required to use an AED? Nope. AEDs are designed for anyone to use, even without prior training. As soon as you turn one on, it gives you clear step-by-step instructions. However, CPR and AED training can make you feel more confident in an emergency, and many workplaces and communities offer quick training sessions. The more prepared you are, the better chances of saving a life.